welcome back to some Spiritfarer. I'm Dear Darling, and together we'll continue helping our friends to cross to the afterlife. Where last time, man, things heated up last time, and it's not 11 PM anymore. So if you know, I can be a lot louder, I suppose, rather than like waking up any neighbours or anything like that. But man, things really heated up last time. If you didn't see last time, basically, we gave an instrument to Jackie. Probably not a great idea because, she has her own difficulties. Sorry, not Jackie, to Daria. And then Jackie just absolutely lost it because, well, it's the sort of thing where it's like, I understand why you did, but you definitely shouldn't have. It's the best way I can put it. But he was probably overworked and underpaid and that sort of thing, so it doesn't surprise me he was pretty stressed out. Anyway, ahead of that orderly Jackie. He's always been a loose cannon, but he's gone too far this time. Basically what we just said. Things are really bad out here. He's the worst thing to happen to Overbrick since mandatory nighttime slop. Really? I can't believe what he did to Daria. What did he do? She's usually so quiet. She keeps to herself. She only had one thing, her music. And, well, she fought to protect it. What a mess. I mean, all things said, while I don't agree with what Jackie did, I understand Jackie's concern. we did just basically give, I think I said incorrectly before that this was just a normal hospital. I think this is actually a hospital for troubled patients, and I feel like I remembered that in between. Which, actually, it could be, because I feel like Jackie told us that. I feel like maybe Jackie was lying, in which case Jackie is just truly villainous, I suppose, which is quite the plot twist. But it's not like we've not had characters who are a bit more harsh, I suppose, compared to some of the others. This place has really fallen on some hard times. I guess we'll talk about it after dialogue. We need better living conditions. We need fresh meals. We need proper medical care. We're here to be cured, not forgotten or ill-treated. I'm not waiting on the staff, not even on management. I'm taking matters into my own hand. But I'm going to need some help. Possibly by someone with a boat and people skills. What do you say? You don't need to answer. I just know you're already in. I was in. Alright, let's start. Here's a list of potential candidates. You'll need to find capable people. We can't have this situation happening again. I'm counting on you. A chef from Overbrick. Oh no. Hoseki Quarry, South Point Docks, and Villa Maggiore. Okay, I don't remember where any of those are. I don't know if we can talk to Daria right now either, but let's see if she'll let us. But basically, yeah, but I don't know. I'm like, is Daria actually a troubled patient or is she not? Like, is Jackie like... The impression I got is Jackie was always over-exaggerating. But, give him some benefit of doubt. If she is, someone who could potentially be a little bit much sometimes, then I understand definitely the danger of giving her like an instrument with metal rods and sharp glass in it. Like, I understand it's it's actually one of the best things about Spiritfarer, I think, is actually their later NPCs. And like, the first NPCs are always really nice, they're always cushy, they're always cute and welcoming, so they break your heart, I suppose, when they leave. But like some of the later NPCs are like really like quite I immediately forgot the 3 areas we need to go to. Hoseki Quarry, quite harsh. Hoseki Quarry, South Point Docks, Villa Maggiore. South Point Docks is not too far from here, I think. It's somewhere around here, isn't it? It's one of these is South Point Docks. Sun Springs Fair, Flotsam Shores, Sandwich Walk. I don't even remember that one. South Point Docks. Okay, it's here. Where is? There's not really a very close teleport point, so I guess I'll just go here for now. But it's one of my favourite things about this game is the fact that the later NPCs, Bruce and Mickey, Elena, can always be a little bit more prickly, and that, I think, makes them a little bit more interesting, I suppose, to talk to. Well, at least a nice change up. Sweet Pea, you've probably wondered where I've been lately. I've been hiding out in my house. I didn't want to come out. Just like in a small town, the word gets around, and the gossip starts. My walls are not that thick. I can still hear people talking about me. This kind of thing, unwarranted gossip, I mean, it happened all the time back in town. People don't seem to change. One of my good friends was always the nicest to me. She would always praise my hairstyle or the way I dressed. The compliments were always coming. And this was when I had just lost my brother. You remember, I told you that story about the sudden brain aneurysm. Poor thing. Taking the dog for a walk, then poof, on the ground.
Well, it was around that time. One day, I was at her house for a garden party, and we had to leave early. My husband wasn't feeling too well. Too many cocktails. He was such a lightweight. Well, we left quite suddenly, but I had forgotten my purse. I came back not 15 minutes later, and from the sidewalk I could hear, well, she was talking behind my back. Talking about how I wore the same dress to 2 parties in a row.
One of the most insane things that people get caught up on.
She said it in a very offhanded way, like she was stating a fact. Everyone knows that. She should know better than... Oh, that's what I remember. The way it made me feel. I didn't like it. And this is how I feel now. Nobody likes to be kicked when they're down. I've been feeling like I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, and I worried that this was, not worried necessarily, but it was more like concerned for her that this is a way that her story is unfolding. Whether it's some sort of degradation of her mind, because she's asked us like 3 times to build her house, which we already built for her, and I was just been like, every time I've been like, don't do this to me, game.
And on top of that, other people on this boat have been talking about me behind my back.
There's only like 1 person on this boat.
I want to put you in a delicate situation, but could you help? Maybe do the rounds and see for yourself what's going on. I would appreciate it. Thank you, Sweet Pea.
Dish for dirt. Talk to the other passengers on board. Okay, we have literally 1 other passenger, and that is Buck. So I assume again, I get the impression Beverly is someone you might get reasonably early on, so it makes more sense. But anyway, as I was saying about Spiritfarer, I think it's cool that the wide range of characters you got. Like, a lot of people hate Elena, I remember, from after I like read other people's experience after playing the game, but I actually really like Elena. You know, I get she's prickly, like, but her story seems interesting to me, you know, one where she wasn't so prickly before, but it's one that's been hardened over seeing the injustices, I suppose, that life dishes out to people. Hello. Talk.
Beverly? Talking behind her back? By the 7 graces of Imelda, I would never. I couldn't.
I was going to say, you're far too innocent for that, Buck.
Oh, I thought she liked me. Weird. I hope I didn't do anything to upset her.
I think... Talk to Beverly. It's her being a little bit paranoid, I suppose, about all the things. It's I guess that's the irony of it, is because she's a little bit of a gossip herself. Like, she thinks it's sort of like done to others as I've done to you, maybe? Or just her past experiences.
Sleepy, I didn't sleep well last night. My back was killing me. What are you doing? Are you busy right now? No. Oh, I didn't ask you to do that. I haven't been talking to anyone. Have people been talking behind my back? I don't think they would have had time to form an opinion on me. Are you sure I asked you to do that? That sounds like something you would do on your own.
Oh no, it's Alzheimer's or dementia again.
I might go introduce myself now. Hopefully you haven't ruined my reputation by now. Oh, Sweet Pea, always trying to help out.
Spoilers, I suppose, for the rest of the game, for other characters in the game, but is this going to be like another Alice? Like, Alice was definitely, I think, for me, one of the saddest partings. Just her slowly forgetting who I am, which is, you know, it's the point of this game. It's meant to be sad. It's meant to make you, I suppose, reflect upon death and the way it affects people, isn't it? Which is why I think it's actually really... I don't know why I'm reviewing the game now, but it's one of the coolest concepts I have of a game, but the management portion, I'm just like, eh. Not so much for me, but who are you looking for? Foreman. I've been doing double shifts the last 2 months. This is just floor planning. I know it's hard to get good help. Still, I'm burning out over here. I don't know who the foreman is. Are you a foreman? Move! No? Okay. Is it obvious who the foreman is? But yeah, obviously, and let me finish the DLC first before I actually properly talk about Spiritfarer. I don't know if I actually ever reviewed Spiritfarer when I was first done. That might have been around the time where I wasn't doing Animal Crossing reviews. I don't know. But basically, we had to find the foreman. And I don't know who the foreman is, so we're just going to talk to everyone. I'm a bit busy right now, miss. One of my guys got his hand cut off yesterday. Yeah, I know. That's quite a bit of paperwork. If Mike wants his hospital bills paid, he needs to sign this thing from the corporate office. It's pretty boilerplate legal stuff. Saying Mike won't sue if they pay his medical bills. Anyway, the doctors are reattaching his hand right now, so he'll be able to sign it soon enough. I know. Apparently doctors can do that. What was the name of his doctor again? I don't remember his name, but I know where he lives. Why? Because he kept saying it over and over. He was very proud of his penthouse in the old central district. It was weird. I was in the operating room, man, as a representative of the company. The doctor kept talking about his hot tub and his $1 million watch, reminding us that he was the best doctor in the whole wide world. All of that while reattaching Mike's 2 hands. It's pretty wild. I was just thinking, can you stop talking and concentrate on reattaching my body's hands? Excuse me. Anyway, Mike's gonna be okay. He'll be back at work soon. The company only offers 5 sick days a year. 5? And he already took a couple to take care of his daughter. Hands or no hands, Mike will be in tomorrow. And I guess his doctor will be in a penthouse in an old central district. What an odd world. So we need to go to old central district? We need a doctor? We don't need the foreman anymore? What? I don't really know. Anywho, yeah, I was just saying, it was just like, I don't know, Jackie and Daria's quest, I suppose, is certainly the one I think which interests me the most. Old Central District's pretty close, so we'll just go there. Because it seems like Jackie feels like another sort of like Elena Giovanni type, where, you know, they're clearly they're clearly flawed characters, or who are very prickly characters, I suppose, to approach and talk to. Rather than, you know, the very niceties, I suppose, of like Gwen, but, well, Gwen can be a bit prickly sometimes. Who's like Alice, Summer was always quite nice, etc, etc. And I think that's what makes this game more interesting. Because it's sort of a dynamic of being like, you know, even this, and like, how much, I suppose, can you empathise with a person who's done wrong in their lives, you know? How much can be justified? Are they still a good person? I don't know. There's answers, I suppose, you need to answer for yourself by looking at them. It's very interesting. Anyway, so Elena's one of my favourite characters, actually, and that's probably like the hottest take I have on Spiritfarer. But yes, let's save that for a review. I'm interested about Jackie. I think I was a bit harsh on Jackie, you know, at the end of last episode. I did forget the thing, you know, he's almost certainly like supremely overworked and whatever. And actually, you know what's the most interesting thing I just thought about is the fact that he's a very good contrast to Stella, because they both work in the medical, like the care industry, right? But Stella is meant to be like a super, like, goes above and beyond for every single one of her patients. Well, I guess Jackie is a much more nonchalant, well, maybe not nonchalant about it. A lot more sort of like, what's the word? I don't want to say negligent necessarily, because I don't know if he's negligent. He might be. I forgot. We need to look for someone who's basically got who says like or something, because then that will be the person we need to chat to. But it's interesting. I want to see where the story goes. I'm very curious about Daria to find out what's her deal. You know, does she have a deal? Does she not have a deal? Is it exaggerated by Jackie, or is it accurate? Who knows? Only one way to find out, and that is fight. Anyway, penthouse suite is probably up here somewhere, right? Stop right there. Wait, what? You're looking for a doctor? Well, look no further. You found him. He found me. I'm a world-renowned hand surgeon. I've been on talk shows. I've been recognised in malls. I own a 600-gallon hot tub. 600-gallon? Holy. Always tropical and ready for when this doctor comes home. After a hard day of doing what surgeons do, I need to relax my hands in warm bubbling water. Just your hands? That is the life of this prestigious doctor. I'm known for my impeccable surgery skills and for being punctual. I'm always on time because of this watch. Cost me so much money I don't want to say. It's encrusted with red diamonds. It's a triple retrograde to $1 billion. Well, I can see I lost you there. Yeah, she did. I don't know what that means, so. I bought it as a gift for myself after my 4th marriage. Now, back to you. You need a doctor. For Overbrook. I thought that place closed down. And it's so far away. Why would I ever work in a place like that? I mean, fair point. For money. I do it for more money. What's your salary right now? No one ever says no to more money. I just love buying myself new things. When I'm not at work, I shout myself with expensive gifts, okay? I think we got your dealio. Such is my nature. I would consider it for, 10,000 glims? I don't think I have that much. Up front. No bi-weekly payments. Glims only. A one-time offer. Deal? Well, well. I can hear the money sloshing around in your pockets. Fork it over if you still want me to work at that awful Overbrook. Alright? Okay. Well, just like that. You've gotten yourself a deal. I'll start prepping my move. I'll tell my job that I'm moving on up to a better gig. Overbrook doesn't sound too exciting. I might just lie and say I'm going to a more reputable hospital. Well, see you around. Thanks for the money. Did we actually just give you... Well, we do have 10,000 glim. Well, I guess that's your... I guess that's person's problem, not ours. Hoseki Quarry and Village... Villa Maggiore. Villa Maggiore is Gwen's original place, isn't it? Hoseki Quarry is somewhere in the left, I assume. No 4 damage. So I wonder how difficult that's going to be. Where is my boat? To find the people. I wonder when Jackie and Daria are actually going to join the boat. Or if they ever will join the boat, to be honest. Because I would have thought they'd done it by now. You know what? Jackie will probably... We'll probably find Jackie at like some random island and be like, yo, and he's now he's like, yeah, I'm going to join the boat. Boat squad, what? Or something like that is my guess. Okay, so where's Villa Maggiore? I wonder if Albert's got... We should check with Albert, see if he's got more upgrades. Because he might do, I don't know. Why not? I'd be surprised if this game had DLC and then just didn't have any more upgrades. But it's also possible, so I don't know. Let me have a sip of water. I just want to know what's going on. Jackie, Daria? He says, she says? What is your stories? And actually, more interestingly perhaps, is how their stories relate to Stella in the real world. Because I feel like through Lily, we've actually learned a few more about the stories about people that we weren't so sure on. Like Gustav, I don't think when I played through originally, I particularly understood his relationship with Stella. But it was... now I definitely at least remember that he's someone that Stella met during Japan, right? It was just like a cool dude who I guess eventually just kind of died. I mean, I guess everyone died. But that's kind of the whole point of this game, is that these people are all dying. So that's probably why Lily was introduced, as a way to actually... Because I swear the pictures that Lily showed us are pictures we've seen before when we've been ascending up. You know those, like, when we meet with death every, like, 3 characters or something. We see, like, images from Stella's life. I assume, I want you in my room. That's what Lily was introduced with. It's basically sort of like, be like, hey... This is a backstory behind it. It's not just random pictures you're hallucinating or anything like that. It's actually because Lily, in our final moments, is with us, talking about this photo album. Right? Am I breaking the story apart? I shouldn't say I'm breaking the story apart. This is like stuff I probably should have known when I played it through the first time. But it's been a while, you know. It's been like... Has it been like 3 years since I played through Spiritfarer the first time? Maybe for 2 years at least. Good morning, Buck.
Sweet pea.
That is your house. I'm going to talk to you instead.
I do enjoy being on this boat.
Are you going to ask us to build a house again?
I've been wondering, would it be possible to build me a house? You remember, the kids and David and I lived on a farm. We had nature all around. We had dogs and goats. It was a cozy little farmhouse. It wasn't much, but it was ours.
Oh, Bev. Are you okay? You don't even say anything in response that time. At some point I should also probably look up, Bev, what your favourite foods are, so we can actually fill up your stats before... So we know your favourite lax, actually. Acquire taste stimulants. What have we not given you? Are we giving you old-fashioned foods?
I always liked the words old and fashioned, Sweet Pea. Something old is refined and wise. Something fashionable is cutting edge.
So it seems like you like old-fashioned.
That's what I want out of my meals. I'll be enjoying this old-fashioned meal.
Oh, teleportation hug.
Yum, yum, yum. We both needed that.
Exotic food. Oh, 2 in 1. Fantastic. Okay. I know you want to talk to us. Okay. Well, we'll quickly go to Albert's. Check that stuff. Sorry, Buck. I know you're like giving us food, but like whatever. Like whatever. I just want to see if Albert's got like a ship speed upgrade or something. That'd be like perfect.
Oh, that's one mighty foundry. When they built it, they were surely thinking outside the box site.
I still love his laugh animation. Upgrade. Do you have anything for us? Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, you do, but you don't. Okay, you don't have anything for us, which is fair enough. How are you talking?
Welcome back to the shipyard, Stella.
I just wanted to see, because I was like, as a DLC, I bet they would put in like a final upgrade, which is like, go supersonic speeds everywhere. Villa Maggiore is not too far from the start. So we might be able to just get there directly. I just need to remember where it is. I also just noticed there's a set waypoint button, which I'm not really sure what that is. I guess we're also looking at Hoseki Quarry, because we need to round off this episode. So, okay, that's Hoseki Quarry. Right, okay, the most western city. Where's Villa Maggiore? Docks. I swear it was near the beginning. Isn't it where we found Gwen? It can't be in there, no way. I must be blind. Where is it? There it is. There's still a rare chest which we haven't got from there. Okay. So what does this say? Does this work? Confirm travel? Oh, you know what? I don't know if that will actually wait for us, that the thing. Lucha's literary review. I have a feeling it won't. So I'm just going to wait for it to... Well, I'm going to round this episode off first, I suppose. No, we're actually travelling quite quickly there. I just want to see if it waits for us at the bus stop so we can choose to teleport. And then the waypoints will allow us to go through the journey. Okay, no it doesn't. Jump off a boat so it stops. Please stop. Please clap. Okay, we need to, like, stop this boat. Back. No, 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 no. Just go here. Okay, now we're going to round this episode off here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Spiritfarer. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope we see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.